Welcome back everybody, it's Hadrada here with another teaser video for the 843 MPT tournament, and in this one I'm going to be explaining to you guys the scoring system that we're going to use for this tourney. Not only am I going to read you the scoring rules as I've already announced them before, but I'm also going to be explaining them at the end of two examples that we are going to look at, where I'm going to let you guys guess how many points each team gets for those two games. And then I'm going to reveal the solutions just to make sure everybody understood how we are doing the scoring here. So real quick, the scoring rules are as follows. For every single game in the tournament, there are two ways of earning points for the overall ranking. The easiest way is just killing an opponent. For each opponent that one of your team members kills, your team gets 1 point in the scoring column of the tournament. Now the more difficult way is the scoring ranking system, which functions basically just the same way as regular ladder MPT does. Meaning, at the end of the game we add the scores of all teammates together, and the team with the highest combined score gets #1 finish for this game. The team with the second highest combined score gets second place, and the lowest scoring team gets third place. The only exception being that if your team is entirely dead, meaning if both players from your team have died, you automatically score last. If two entire teams die, the team who died first gets last place in that game. So with that in mind, the first place finishing team in each game gets 5 points for the scoring column, 3 points for second place, and just a single point for finishing as the third place team. These two scoring systems, the ranked score points and the opponent kill points, are completely separate from each other and are only combined in the score tally in the end, meaning that you don't get additional score in game for killing opponents, as is the case in Cetons most of the time on ladder games. Now let's check out the examples and see if you guys actually understood the rules correctly or if I did a bad job explaining them. Example number 1, you'll be able to look at right here. So in this hypothetical game, we've got Team Cheese finishing with 386 score, Team Halo finishing with 385, and Team Antiquity with 351 score. Cheese's team got no kills, Halo's team got 1 kill, and Anti's team got 2 kills, with Team Cheese losing 1 of their players, Halo's team losing both of their players, and Anti's team losing none of their players. Now I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to figure out how many scoring points for the tournament ranking each team gets for this game. And I'll reveal the solution here shortly. Pause the video if you need some more time to think about it, which is totally fine, of course. No shame in that. Here we go then, that's the solution. So for this example, we've got Team Cheese finishing with the top score, meaning they get 5 points for first place. They have no kills, so they don't get any additional points. In second place, finishing in score, would be Team Halu, but since their entire team died, they automatically get the third place from the score points, meaning only a single point for Team Halu for their score, and another point because they had 1 kill in that game, meaning 2 points for Team Halu. Now Team Antiquity had the lowest score, but since Team Halu died entirely, Team Anti takes second place in the scoring department. So that's 3 points for them, as well as 2 more points for the 2 kills that they had, meaning just as Team Cheese, Team Anti also gets 5 points for this game. If you're a little bit confused, let's check out a second example maybe. Maybe this one helps clear things up a bit. So, game number 2, hypothetically, again, we've got Team Cheese with 342 score, Team Halu with 320, and Team Antiquity with 318 score. Every team has 1 death, but Team Cheese has 1 kill, Team Halu no kills, and Team Anti has 2 kills again. Now, again, it's a few seconds for you guys to figure out how many points each team gets for this kill. You can pause the video again if you need a little bit more time to make your guess. So I hope this time was sufficient for you guys, as I'm going to be revealing the solution right here. So what do we have? We had no team dying in entirety. Every team only lost one player. So the final score tally is exactly the same ranking that these teams finish in terms of their scoring points. Team Cheese had the highest points. They get 5 points for that. Team Halo had second highest score, they get 3 points for that, and Team Anti had the lowest score, they get 1 point for that. Now the only thing that's getting added to that is of course the points for the kills. Team Cheese with 1 additional point because they had 1 kill. Team Halo no kills, meaning they stay with their 3 points. And Team Anti with 2 kills of course, making up for their last place finish and score, getting 3 points. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 examples. I hope the scoring rules have become a little bit clearer if they weren't entirely understood in the beginning yet. And hope you guys are going to tune in to the tournament. It's going to be a banger of a event. I hope it starts, of course, on Monday, February 13th. So don't miss out. Check into my Twitch channel and I'll announce, of course, whenever I go live on Discord and Steam as well.